channel update. So real quick, let's go ahead and get one thing out of the way, and that's well, I really led into it like it was something like bad. No, it's nothing bad. I made yet another channel, but this isn't gonna be like an effort channel. I mean, none of my channels are really effort channels, but this is where I'm gonna be putting all of my live stream content. It's just it's Linkin's live stream archive, I think is what I called it, or at least that's what it is right now. I'll put it down in the description. You guys can go ahead and subscribe to that if you want. If having live streams on in the background is something that you like, um, yeah. And so I'm just gonna, instead of putting the live streams obviously on my main channel, I'm trying to keep that more focused to highlights, cut content, and vlogs and life stuff, and then the live stream archive will just be the raw videos. I'm gonna try my best when I am streaming to hit record for the VOD when the stream starts and not have the whole like stream is starting for like 2 minutes or whatever. But if I do, I will put the timestamp that will be clickable for you guys to for every stream to get to when the stream starts. So you can just skip that whole intro. I mean, it's easy enough to find the start. You just kind of like track over and you can see the video preview of what the video is, so you can see when the stream starting is done, and you can just click like 2 minutes 38 seconds or whatever. But I will put the timestamp in there for videos like that. I'm right now cherry picking and downloading streams that I have on my main channel, and just some that I'm gonna re-upload. They're all gonna be in playlists that are gonna be relating to whatever, like Final Fantasy X. Some's gonna be like casual achievement hunting. Then each one of those videos will be labeled with the games that I'm achievement hunting in, and it's all gonna be organized so you can find what you like. I have like the medium playthrough going up there. I have like the Dead Space videos, Graveyard Keeper, and I'm not re-uploading every live stream, just kind of picking and choosing which ones I think, yeah, I'll put that up. Somebody might watch that. I doubt anyone really will watch them, but it's mostly just to get them off the main channel to consolidate. And yeah, so, and I am deleting them off the main channel too. I'm just full on deleting them. So I am going to lose some views because if you make a video private or unlisted, the views, no, if you make them private, they don't show up in your view count. If you make them unlisted, the view count still shows up in your total. When I delete them, those are just going to get removed. So I'm probably going to lose a few hundred views off my channel, but I don't care. Not like that matters. I am pretty close to 100,000 views on the channel, I think, or something like that. I'm deleting videos right now, but yeah, so I'm doing that right now. And let me see what my channel's total views are. The Lincoln's Legion channel has 97,806 views as of 11/8, and I made this channel January 16th, 2019. So, and then adding the Linkin live stream archive channel, I have Linkin's Legion, the live stream archive, Linkin Airsoft, Linkin Covers, Paranormal Archive, and Vengeance Official. That's 6 active channels, and I have Linkin, the old channel, which has still 4,990 subscribers, but I've uploaded there and nobody sees the videos. So I have a lot of channels, but it's not like I'm trying to maintain a schedule of keeping uploads going to every channel. But yeah, so I'm at 432 subs for this channel though, which is a lot better than I ever thought I would get. I still don't get very consistent views. I'm still not even sure what type of videos people want me to upload, because most of the time the vlogs get the most views and it's like, so do I just make vlogs? Do I just make like IRL content, I guess, if I'm out and about? But that would get very boring very fast because I don't do a lot. I don't vary my days a lot. I have made notes to try and make a conscious effort of writing down stories of fun things that happen so I can make videos on stories. I do like doing story time videos, but I don't know. I think my depression gets in the way where I think nobody's going to care if I talk about this kind of thing, and I tell myself that. So I just immediately disregard it from existence, and therefore I never make it. So I have to take time to think back on what happened and then recall a story and then tell you guys. I do think I have some interesting, stories that happen, but I just never make the effort to make them into content. But once I remove the live stream videos from my channel, the longest videos will be compilations, playthrough episodes that are usually like up to 40 minutes, and then podcasts, which are usually about an hour to an hour and a half, roughly. Those will all still be on the main channel. Fuck, do I just make a podcast channel now? Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be redundant. So I'm doing that. And then the other thing I wanted to quickly mention and show you guys is this. Let me drag them over here. So this is not for resale. You can see all the fingerprints of me touching it, but this is upside down and backwards. There we go. Vengeance Cataclysm, which is the current name for book 2. This is the proof copy, and meaning like the book itself is written, printed, and done. And I'm just waiting I'm going to be sending out 2 copies, one to Alan and one to Sam. And each one has some note cards in here that are basically saying, like, this is the type of feedback I'm looking for, and not based around, like, I don't want this feedback for an opinion, so I can go, okay, I'll remember that. This is so I can refine it for publication. So, like, there are questions on there, you know, like, what characters did you like, what didn't you like, what characters didn't you like, is there a reason why you like them, or a reason why you didn't like them. Basically, like, do I need to change anything with the characters? Do I need to add something? Do I need to remove something? And that extends to, like, the plot and specific scenes and the ending and yada yada. So, damn it, Dylan's right. I am saying yada yada a lot. Fuck. I don't like that. But yeah, so I'm sending those out, and hopefully they'll be there as soon as I can. I need to get, mostly I'm having Sam do what she did with Transgression, which is highlighting stuff like errors and things that she enjoyed, and I want to get that back from her. But dude, this book is thick. It's 400 pages, and then you compare it to book 2 is on top and book 1 is on the bottom. They're very similar in page length, except they're formatted differently. So book 1 is formatted in 10 font with 00 spacing before after. They're both 6x9, but Vengeance book 2, Cataclysm, is formatted in size 11 font with 4:2 before after spacing. So, like, so you can see here, like, the spacing between words in book 2, and then you can see the size and the spacing between words in book 1. They're just, like, very slightly different, but it does translate to more pages. So I actually just updated book 1's formatting to almost match book 2, and I got an extra like 50 pages. So book 1 is now, if it's being measured at the same formatting as book 2, is about 430 pages, and book 2 is 400 pages, which I think I'm going to keep it like that, because as much as that seems intimidating, having the font be a little bit bigger and having the spacing be a little bit more makes each page turn quicker, and thus make the book feel like you're making more progress. Because if you're reading one page for 20 minutes because there's a lot of text stuffed on one page, the book feels long. But if you have a page being turned every 6 minutes or every 8 minutes or however fast you read, you know, if you reduce that by half by just making the font a little bit bigger and more readable, then it makes you feel better about the reading session, because you're turning pages more and more quickly, you know. So it makes it feel long, but it also makes it feel more rewarding, because you actually feel that progress, instead of like turning a page and going, oh, 8 paragraphs on this page. It's a lot of descriptions. It makes all those descriptions feel like it's a lot more weighty, you know. It's all psychological, but it's not like it's cheating to make that, because I make my books pretty small for the font and stuff anyway. So I think the American average is 12, and I was bringing them down to 10 because I didn't want it to be a 500-page book, but like it works better if the text is a little bit bigger and if the spacing is a little bit more, and it doesn't increase each individual chapter's page length by more than a couple of pages, which then in turn increases the entire book when there's 30 some odd chapters. So, anyways, it'll still be a couple of weeks before those get out to Alan and Sam, and then after that, it's when I get it back that I can make the appropriate changes and then actually publish it. Because I don't think there's anything I need to adjust story wise um, that would delay the book. It's mostly just waiting for the feedback to come in, and then from there I can just publish it. So the story's not going to change from now to then, at least not drastically. There might be a couple things like, okay, like one of the questions I have in there is there anything that feels unnecessary to be in the story? And if I get, a couple people saying that doesn't feel like it's needed, then I can just remove that or rework that, and then that'll adjust it, but it's not gonna affect the plot very much. So, but I just wanted to show that off because this right here is the Vengeance series current timeline, and yeah, that's a lot of pages. That's over 1,000 pages. It's probably about 1,400 pages, maybe 1,300, something like that. So I'm pretty stoked, and I may not feel it. I think it's going to really kind of occur to me probably when I'm lying down for bed, but like I really am proud of myself. If nobody else is, which I know people will say you are, and I'm very appreciative of that, but my brain says don't listen to them. They're just saying that, and I know I have to constantly tell myself like to actually listen to it, and that's a whole part of my whole mental is just not accepting positivity from others because I can't even accept it for myself. Like I have to convince myself to be proud of the work I've put in. So and of course it doesn't have a cover right now that says not for resale because it's a proof copy, but I do already have a cover idea in mind, and I think I'm just going to stick with it. I like it. I like the idea that I have. I just need to convey it and pay for it because I'm going to commission it. I'm not going to do it myself. I want it to be like, I could probably work 30 hours. Shut Discord. I could probably work 30 hours and make, I could make like a really refined cover, but like I'd rather just pay somebody to do it because I would stress out too much. I would look at it after and be like, the line's not perfect, that's not perfect, all of this. I almost said yada yada again. So I'm just gonna pay somebody on Fiverr. I've already found an artist. I just need to, budget the money. It's probably gonna cost me like $140, something like that. So yeah, if you want to buy a book, I would very much appreciate that. Book one, the Origins Anthology and Transgression are all available on Amazon, Goodreads, and other sites as well. And book one's on Audible, and it's on Spotify Audible, or it's audiobook on Spotify. So those are the two things. The Linkins Legion live stream archive channel is being uploaded upon right now, and all future raw live stream VODs will be going over there as well, and then book 2 update. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Bye.